He has gone to take a walk. Doesn't want us to miss our flight. I'm really excited. This is my first time in this country. It is exciting. I cannot believe this is happening.
One big apple. Let me bring that one down. Okay.
So I left Nigeria to go and stay in Canada for a while. About 500 hours to be a bit specific. And this is my first time going to Canada. We had a driver come early to pick us up, and let me tell you, he was so nice. It was smooth sailing from our home until we got to the Lagos International Airport. Now, the airline staff at the check-in counter asked us if this was our first time going to Canada. And when we were like, yeah, this is our first time, they immediately started trying to intimidate us. So they asked us how we got our visa. Then they asked us to show them where we're going to stay in Canada. We should call anybody we know in Canada. At the point, we were asked to even step out of the line and stand aside, and it was ridiculous, especially seeing as these people were not immigration officers. Their job was simply to issue our boarding pass. Like, that was literally it. After delaying us needlessly and saying that we weren't intimidated, that was when they finally gave us our boarding pass. Anyway, our trip to Canada finally began. It was a long 21.5-hour flight. That's 5 hours from Lagos, Nigeria to Cairo, Egypt, then a 5-hour layover in Cairo, then 11 hours, 30 minutes from Cairo to Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be landing shortly. Local time is 8:03.
Where did I think of this? I can literally bring this up. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
4 hours later.
He has gone to take a walk. Doesn't want us to miss our flight. I'm really excited. This is my first time in this country. It is exciting. I cannot believe this is happening. It's really exciting. I want to just rant a bit. I'm not happy at all with this airline that we use. I just want to say that Nigerians, we just have to just do better. I know that things are a bit hard in the country, and because of that, there can be a temptation to want to fleece your fellow Nigerians. But I just feel like this thing keeps giving Nigeria and Nigerians a bad name. There are a few bad actors, yes, but it's getting to a point where it's starting to feel like almost everybody getting to that is to come beat them, join them mindset. I truly believe the prophecy of our Elton that one day Nigeria and Nigerians will gain respect again worldwide. Quite frankly, when you travel internationally, that's when you know how bad the name of our country has actually become. And I'm just praying to God to just turn things around. It's all for it. I think we have about an hour until boarding. I cannot believe this is happening.
Final call for boarding. Final call for boarding for the last remaining passengers.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Oh, hi guys, Editing Ezinne here. I hope you're enjoying the vlog. Just wanted to pop in real quick to let you guys know that my YouTube masterclass is back. This is how much I made from YouTube in 2025, and this is how many views I got from YouTube in 2025. What is interesting is that I only posted for about 2 months in 2025. In this class, we are going to be discussing how AI is changing the game, faceless YouTube channels, how to understand the YouTube algorithm, lighting, guests, sound, thumbnails, camera presence, video editing, and so much more. But this year is going to be very different. I'm going to be joined by the remarkable Onye and the dynamic Temilade Salami. They're going to be handling very specific courses that are going to be taught in this masterclass. And get this, we have the early bird ticket at the same price as it was last year. You don't see that anywhere else. But the early bird tickets will close on the 1st of April 2026. So make sure you run, not walk into the class. We are starting in 7 weeks, and I would love to see you in class. I was so glad to see the sunrise when we finally landed in Toronto. The airport was so large though, and we walked for what felt like forever before we finally got to baggage claim to get our bags. At this point, I wasn't recording as much anymore because I was so tired from this trip, guys.
What language? Marathon.
Please, how do I sign into the Wi-Fi?
Sorry about that, supervisor. From Nigeria?
Yes, please.
Lagos or Abuja?
No, I'm from Lagos.
Lagos?
Yeah.
Igbo, Yoruba.
Igbo. How do you know all this?
Oh la la. Baori.
That's Yoruba.
Yoruba.
Thank you. It's cold though. You know the crazy thing is I'm hungry. Like 2 p.m. Nigerian time.
Yeah.
I'll see if we can buy any jollof rice on the way home.
Jollof.
When I was serving in So, my friend Angel was there with her husband to pick us up, and let me tell you, this was the most exciting reunion that I've had in a while. And our first day was mostly us unpacking our bags, taking hot showers, trying to rest, and then walking around the neighborhood to see where we were at, just to get a feel of the environment. I'm wearing all of my sweaters because even in Nigeria, I don't like cold. I look like I just arrived. This is still our first day. We're just trying to take things easy, just rest. I'm thoroughly jet lagged. I think that my body clock is a bit like, what's going on? Because this is like 4 p.m. here and this is like 9 p.m. in Nigeria, which I most likely will already be prepping for bed by now. So yeah. So for my first week in Canada, here are the highlights. I spent lots of time laughing with my friend Angel.
What's going on? It's a police stop.
Potentially an accident?
Is it time for prayers?
Oh yes, it is. 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock in Nigeria.
My mom remembers us meeting because where we met, she was the one that drove me there because she was like, no, I'm not taking a single picture together. This is how you go back to Lagos.
You know.
Your next birthday, I'll be looking for pictures from 2016.
I tried grocery shopping in a new country.
I think you need to get to the pasta section so we can get, okay, we've already gotten sweet potatoes, we've gotten all right plantain.
And we have
Rice or
rice.
yeah, what's your name?
Okay, so we don't need to buy more.
I enjoyed dragging my husband into shops.
See, I'm on vlogging duty.
Okay, so let me show you.
And to be honest, I'm willing to rate this first week a strong 7.5 out of 10. I don't know, guys, I'm having such a good time. I'm thinking that maybe I might make this permanent.